Crazy game. I can't lie. Semenyo, my boy, South London.
It's my guy, man.
Did his thing, man.
Tried anyway.
Did his thing. Some would say he's better than Eze, but different conversation.
See that Semenyo run? That was a bit
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. I don't get how he's still at Bournemouth. I can't lie to you. Everyone's out here buying wingers. Even Chelsea are looking at Garnacho when Semenyo is still at Bournemouth. Like.
No, really great game. I feel like Liverpool, they started with a lot of intensity and obviously they showed why they're league contenders, innit? But at the same time, I don't know what you thought, but I think they can get got at.
100%. I think that, don't get me wrong, of course they attack here with all the signings. You can tell that, they're probably going to be outscoring teams more times anyway. But the defence, you see Kirkes, he used to play for Bournemouth and he knows about Semenyo.
Yeah.
So why is he getting bullied like that?
No, it's true.
Why is he getting bullied like that?
Bro, if you're getting bullied on a flipping training ground, you're not going to come on a pitch and everything's going to be rosy, innit?
It's true.
You know what? It was a good game, but Liverpool just seemed like they could be got at for me, innit? They were up 2-0, I think, and then Bournemouth got it back to 2-2. And then, you won the game 4-2, but a better team than Bournemouth punishes you in that game, innit? Like, they don't let you get back ahead after pulling it back from 2-2.
But Liverpool, like you said, they can get got at, but we said this last season. They did get got at, but they won the league, so let's see, man. Let's see.
Konate is a good defender. That's one thing I'll say. But he has been shaky recently. But he is a good defender. I'll be real.
He is, but now it's come to the point where it's like, you were the target. It looks like Bournemouth was just hitting you and just thinking, this guy, he's the weakest link. Let's go. Especially Semenyo's second goal.
Getting onto Konate as well. I'm a big fan of Konate. I don't like the abuse he's getting because he got around.
Did you see Van Dijk though?
Yeah, but Van Dijk gets away with a lot.
He's done a no.
Yeah,
you get me.
Van Dijk does the thing where he's not really defending, so that he's like, you can't really catch him on the thing, but it's like, I'm not trying to get too close. I'm not trying to get too far. It's
all aura defending.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. But
I think it will take some time for obviously Wirtz to start doing his thing at Liverpool, but I want his downfall. I'll be honest. Do you know what I mean? I'm a Man United fan. You can tell I want his downfall.
100%.
And I will be there. Do you know what I mean?
We'll be there.
I don't expect anyone to be giving him time as well, because when Paul Pogba signed for 100 million,
it's true. No one didn't hear about nothing.
Game week 1 people
start
now.
now.
Do you know what I mean? So Wirtz, I'm on you. You get me? Like, there's no time in the Premier League. And so far, I'll be honest, I'm not really impressed. Okay, and then for the second game, we had Aston Villa versus Newcastle.
I knew this game was going to be a draw because it's those teams, mid-table teams, not mid-table winning, but upper mid-table, where it's like you want to be with the big boys, the Chelseas, the Arsenals, the Liverpools, but you're not really there, innit? So it's one of them ones where they just, against each other, they'll always have a dead game, a meaty game where nobody really wants to go for it. But let them play a Chelsea, an Arsenal, a Man City, that's when they're putting their hearts into it, innit?
Bit of a dry game, to be honest. Obviously, Elanga missed that big chance. And again, this is why he didn't make it at United. I hate to keep coming back to United, but this is why he couldn't shine at United.
You'd love to have him now.
You get me?
You would.
With the team we're building and, with the wing-back positions, maybe he could slot in one of the wing-back positions. But I still think Elanga's a meaty player, innit?
Yeah, I suppose there was no Isak, so I didn't expect the goals to come from Newcastle, but then I thought Emery could work his magic, but they've taken a loss with quite a few players as well. So, a draw, that's a fair result for both teams.
I can't lie though, I was looking at Ollie Watkins, and I was just thinking, that's my guy 2 years ago. I was thinking, I'm a big fan of him, but this game, he can't control the ball, he can't make a pass, he's got no vision, he's got no strike. I'm thinking, I can't lie, if he's not careful, they're going to go and get Jackson or whoever they're going to go and get and replace him. So for me, Aston Villa, especially with the kind of players that you have, like I like the McGinns, you know what I mean? I like the Rodgers and whatnot, but nothing was really happening. Honestly, they probably should have lost that game.
Obviously, Villa struggled a little bit, and I think they're probably going to struggle with seasons. They definitely need a few more signings for sure.
Yeah, it's a shaky start for both of them, but you know what I mean? You're not really expecting anything more out of that game.
Yeah,
I think Brighton have kind of taken a step down this season. I feel like they're not going to be the same. Used to be a bit scared going to the Amex, innit? But this season, I feel like they're not scared, you know. Their manager's got sleeves. Come on, guys. Like, what's going on at Brighton?
I put it as a draw straight away because I just thought, that game, both two teams, meaty. I mean, if you're a Fulham fan or Brighton fan, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Brighton look good though. My boy Belieber.
That ain't your boy no more. That ain't your boy no more.
I thought that Brighton probably should have won the game. Obviously, Fulham scored last minute from the corner.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
It shows their resilience. But again, two meaty teams sort of tugging it out.
The Danny Welbeck stuff, I ain't gonna lie to you. Danny Welbeck, I rate you as a striker in terms of what you've done for the Premier League. But Brighton, to start with you, game week in, week out, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they're gonna be struggling this year.
I agree.
I feel like they're gonna be in like 10th, 9th, 8th, maybe possibly around them size, and it's just not good enough because you've had teams where at one point you had all of these like Caicedo and everything. Don't get me wrong, of course,
selling
you're known for
club.
selling
They're
them and
selling
everything.
club,
But at one point, does it not get to a point where you're trying to get to that European little thing? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they're just getting worse and worse. Like it's just teams where just get out of there, man.
Yeah, I like Brighton though, but I think this season, obviously another.
Nottingham Forest, Brentford was 3-1 to Nottingham Forest.
Shall I tell you what? I thought they'd struggle with losing Elanga and whatnot, but they're just still clearly just pulling through. So I got to give it to them, innit? United blood, I thought that would hurt them, but clearly not. Big them up, innit?
I actually think Nottingham Forest have got a decent little team in it. The owner's ambitious.
He is.
I don't know if Nuno's going to be around for much longer.
You see Chris Wood. That's my guy.
Do you know what? He reminds me of like the Barclays, man. The old Barclays type of striker. Do you know what I mean? The El Mendes. You get me?
Like for me, he might not be like your like amazing striker here and there, but he bags goals.
Chris Wood, that's 045 Drogba if you look at it closely.
Do you know what it is? He's what Arsenal fans think Gyökeres would be. And then we look at the next game. So that was Sunderland versus West Ham, and Sunderland ended up winning 3-0. What did you make of Sunderland?
Shall I tell you what? Sunderland surprised me because I thought they were going straight back down. Like, so the fact that they beat West Ham, it's a good win. I won't call it a statement.
So what did I tell you guys about Sunderland? What did I tell you guys about Sunderland? People laughed at me. They did.
Nah,
they laughed.
I did.
You get me? But I knew what I was talking about.
Do you know what it is with that game? I put Sunderland to beat West Ham, but it was nothing to do with the fact that I think Sunderland are decent. It's the fact that I knew West Ham were coming into the season poor.
I'll be honest, I did think Sunderland obviously were going to lose. I'll be honest.
So wait, hold on a second. The same guy that's trying to say that.
No, but I said they're not going to go down. I said they're going to have a good season. I said that Sunderland were going to stay up. Everyone else thought they were going to get relegated. But I've seen the signings they've made. Fair enough, in the first week, I may have downplayed their thing, innit? My bad, Sunderland fans, innit?
You see West Ham United, abysmal.
Yep.
I think Potter's going to get sacked. Like, he's got a horrible record. He's not the greatest manager right now. It's sad what's happened to him. He's just been on a decline since he left Brighton.
How are you losing to Sunderland 3-0? How?
I just don't
With all the players that you have.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Is that manager?
Yeah, I think definitely is the manager.
He's going to get
Potter, terrible manager, horrible manager. But at the same time, I do think that if you look around, West Ham, right, they have a lot of players that are, I don't want to say big players or big names on paper, but actually on a pitch, they're not really coordinated.
It's true.
Like Bowen's the only one who's actually
trying to do something.
That's trying. Obviously, he's the captain,
he needs
right?
to leave.
Bowen can't leave, man. Danny Dyer's got him in a lifetime contract. He ain't going nowhere.
It's just not good enough, man. It's like you're looking at relegation just alone with that game alone. If you can't beat a newly promoted team and getting slapped 3-0 like that, West Ham, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's looking like this season might be the last one. I'll be real. Good luck though.
I got Tottenham Burnley spot on still. I knew it was going to be 3-0 Tottenham. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Burnley, I thought that Tottenham Burnley every year, like even when Son was there, it's a 3-0 kind of game, innit? I don't know why they even turn up.
I can't lie. Richarlison, a guy that I don't rate. And first of all, I don't even rate the team anyway, Spurs. We all know who they are. Let me not say too much. But Richarlison, I ain't going to lie though, these 2 goals, you're moving like you're playing for Brazil again. You know what I mean? Because that's the only time.
Yeah, no,
that's the only time
I remember that.
You back these kind of goals. Other than that, you're absolutely useless.
The one player to pinpoint there is Kudus. Kudus, he
balling.
balled out for them, and you can see exactly what he's going to bring to Tottenham, right?
I have Burnley to get relegated, so yeah, no surprise there.
Yeah, they might as well stick the R next to Burnley right now, innit? We all know they're going down.
Well, prove me wrong, innit?
Wolves, Man City, obviously Haaland getting a couple of goals expected. I think if I focus on Man City, obviously Cherki, I told you guys about Cherki. I told you guys last week, and he looked incredible, right? Very technical, very silky, but the jingle.
Wolves, though, it's Wolves.
I thought maybe Wolves could get 1 goal, but clearly from what I saw from the highlights, it was just a one-way beatdown. But yeah, Wolves looking a bit oof.
You know what? Yeah, that game made me think maybe I've been underestimating City in it, and based off of last season, in my head, yeah, City aren't really, like, they're always in with a title shot, but they're not really gonna step up and be that team that, no one can catch them in it. But after that game, Reinders, Cherki come on looking good. I don't even know how many minutes Foden got, but he's still a tool that they can use.
For me, Wolves, they had chances. Like, I think one of the strikers was like offside for one, and don't get me wrong, of course it's Wolves, so you didn't really expect much from them, especially beating City first game of the season, I didn't really have them as anything, especially when they lost Cunha. It's like their striking force dipped heavily.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't really have a lot to say about Wolves, but I think that they had chances. Another team would have probably done a lot better.
Yeah.
But I think they have to give credit to Man City, 4-0, demolition.
And then looking at the next game, so this was Chelsea versus Palace. Finished 0-0. Pretty dead game, to be honest.
Shall I tell you what? With that game, yeah, obviously you're a Chelsea fan, you're going to get your turn. But Palace are not an easy team to beat. Like, people usually expect Palace to get walked through. I thought Chelsea would beat them 2-1, but I know Palace they're not a joke. So for them to get the draw, they recently beat Liverpool. They're on a high. They've been winning games. Like, a draw, yeah.
First of all, Chelsea, yeah, you're doing all of this Club World Cup and all of that stuff. Yeah, that's all great. But now this is the Premier League.
Can we say they're tied from the Club World Cup?
No, we can't.
Actually, why am I
no, we
defending
can't.
them?
We can't.
You know what it is? Watching the game, I was fuming after the game, straight after the game, I'm thinking, we should have won that game. We should have been better in it. But like, if you look at it let's look at the bigger picture in it. Crystal Palace's 2 games before that was against City in the FA Cup final and Liverpool in the Community Shield in it. And essentially they won both 2 of those games. So Palace, we know that they're a hard team to beat in it.
Did Palmer play?
Palmer did play. I don't think
he played, you know.
No, he did play. He did play.
Oh, because how come I didn't see him on the pitch then? How come he was missing?
I'll be honest with you, Palmer, I've got Palmer on my flipping FPL team. He did fuck all that game.
He did dashing, bro.
Here's a stat about Palmer. Palmer hasn't scored a non-penalty goal for Chelsea in the league. I think it's this year, you know, or it might be like 1 goal.
I think one goal in January, something along the line.
Crazy, bro.
What month are we in right now, Churchill?
It's August, my brother.
We had literally 2 games for pre-season. United and other teams have been on pre-season.
Forget
since
United.
June.
Let's
Alright,
focus
cool,
on
Arsenal.
Chelsea.
No, but let's talk about everybody else, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
people have been having pre-season for weeks and weeks. We've had 2 games of pre-season and straight into the new league, innit? So it's like, I'll give us time to slowly, you know what I mean, get up to speed. And you can see it in the performance. Our players were looking tired, innit?
Gittins, abysmal, useless on that left-hand side. That's why he said the managers just had to get rid of him. And
Need to come and get Garnacho. Just give us the 50 mil and take Garnacho.
Do you think a draw was a fair result? Or do you think Crystal Palace deserved to win? Or do you think Chelsea
No. Palace did deserve to win, innit? Really and truly. No, I think a draw was a fair result, if I'm being honest. A draw was a fair. We had moments. Esteval came on, you know what I mean, looking sharp, looking tidy, but we didn't do enough to win the game. But I guarantee you that was just tiredness. It was a slow start, and Crystal Palace is a tough game to start the season with, man.
Chelsea started off slow.
Yeah.
They were very, very lucky, you know,
with that free kick.
Yeah, with that free
to be
kick.
fair, that it should have.
No, it should have. But on another day,
Yeah, another day.
anything
referee,
happens, right?
You know,
And
you never know.
And to be fair, Chelsea didn't really look like scoring. They had a couple of chances, but it weren't like clear-cut chances. But Chelsea, you know, I would be surprised if Chelsea make top 4 this season.
So firstly, I don't think it was a 1-0 game. I think United deserved to win. But we didn't get over the line. I think Arsenal, they mostly look threatening during corners. But that's one of their weapons. We know it's a
That is
weapon.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
That's
they
Arsenal
always
FC,
do.
corner FC.
It's a weapon thing. So like, I think the goal that we even gave away was Fernandes doing silliness in the box, and then he's pressured Euro and we've given a corner. We know corners are their weapon. So it was our mistakes. Big up Arsenal, they won the game. Like, it is where it is. That I don't think they deserve to win it, but they did win it.
We played them off the park. We had more possession. We had more shots. We had more shots on target. They scored a goal through a corner. We just looked so good. United fans, listen, I know we lost the game. We'll let them take the 3 points because at the end of the day, they're still going to come. They're still going to come second or third or whatever they're going to come. So
That's fine. That's fine.
But if you look at how well we played, he knows we should have won. Wait, sorry, can I ask a question? Should we have won? Who should have won again?
I don't think you should have won, but you probably deserve to leave with something. I don't think about winning because at the end of the day, you had that post and you had that Raya save. Apart from that, can you honestly say? Apart from that, bro,
You're on camera.
You tell me.
Okay, so
you tell me what else was there.
Okay, we should have had the penalty as well.
What penalties? He's man.
We should have had the penalty.
From where?
What do you mean from where? Saliba tackled Cunha from the back.
Get out of here, man. Should have had a penalty for that. See, that's what I'm saying. These
guys,
okay, go on.
Let us know what you think. Should have been a penalty or not. I think that was a stonewall penalty. Anywhere else on the pitch is given. So when it's in the 6-yard box, why is it not given? You know, same old Arsenal. Always cheating.
You know what it is? Watching the game, it's like, it feels like, yeah, you're almost there, Amarin, but I don't think it's possible to get there, which sounds mad to say, innit? But just when I look at this system and the United team and the pieces that he's trying to cram into his system, I just don't see it making sense, innit? I'm just thinking, you're wasting Bruno. You got him in centre mid. Find a way to get him in his best position. Find a way to get Ahmad in his best positions. But instead, you're trying to find ways to piece together your puzzle in it. And that's why I say my man's too stubborn to work out, innit? Because at the end of the day, it's not going to work. It's not going to work in the Prem. It's not going to work. It already shown last season it's not going to work on a smaller scale in terms of just to get you into that top 10. But I think even now that you've got the better players, you might be able to break into that bracket of, okay, we're going to beat the relegation candidates, we're going to beat the lower half of the table, but are you going to beat the bigger teams that when they attack you, they're going to be more dangerous than you are, innit? I don't know. It's a bit hopeful thinking from Amorim, innit? I think he just thinks it's going to work itself out.
Before the game started, I was hearing about, United are going to do this, United are going to do that. I told you lot, it's going to be a tough game, but Arsenal are going to leave with 3 points. I said it was going to be 2-1, don't get me wrong. I thought that you were going to score because obviously attackers, Cunha, Mbeumo, and obviously Šeško, you never knew what, they could find a goal here and there, don't get me wrong. But I've always said, look, when we go to Old Trafford, Arsenal, yes, we struggle, but at the end of the day, we don't lose in the Premier League.
What do you mean?
In the Premier League, we don't lose. Bro, two seasons, the last 2 seasons or 3 seasons, we haven't lost.
Yeah, loads of these guys. 2 seasons. Were you impressed by that Arsenal performance?
Of course not.
No.
Of course not.
Sorry, yes or no?
No.
There you go.
But who was happy at the end of the game, yeah? Was it you or was it me?
I was happy. I was ecstatic.
I was ecstatic.
Yeah, you were ecstatic
because I won the game.
But I was watching the game and I was looking on Twitter. One eye on the game, one eye on Twitter. Get me?
Don't watch Twitter, bro.
Arsenal fans were saying United are cooking us. They're frying us. Anyway, listen, United fans, don't worry. We cooked them. 22 shots on target. We were a bit unlucky. We go again. It's okay. Let them take the 3 points because at the end of the day, they'll take that 3 points and they'll put it in a kitty to become second. So don't worry about that.
He can't tell the future, yeah, so don't mind him. Arsenal fans, yeah, we all knew that we played poor. Everybody was poor, but like I said, Raya and maybe our 2 centre-backs. But at the end of the day, yeah, which one would you rather? First game of the season at Old Trafford is probably the hardest game of Gameweek 1. Let's not cap. And we left with 3 points and a clean sheet. Come on, man.
But we got to look at the bigger picture at hand here now, Amorim. It's getting worrying now. I'm more leaning towards Amorim out now. He's had a long time now. People are going to call me irrational, but I've got to look what's in front of me. He hasn't stimulated the players. He hasn't motivated them. We finished 15th. I think Ten Hag helping us win games early on in the season helped us from being relegated. First game of the season so far, it's a loss. Fulham's coming up. I don't know. Since Amorim's come here, who's improved, who's done well, and there's no one there that I can see that's improving. I feel that it's the players' individual ability that they're just showing on the pitch that in that position. And I'm very worried for him. I don't know if he makes it to Christmas at this rate. I mean, you're laughing, but like genuinely speaking, last season, like I don't think people are deep and we finished 15th. You know, relegation is 18th. Like, let me flip it now into Arsenal. I've been talking a lot about Man United. Arsenal, that was a horrible performance. I think you're a horrible club, just relying on corners. I can't see you winning anything. I don't know where the chest comes from. This is you man's golden era, and you have a Community Shield and an FA Cup with another manager's team to show for it. You need to humble yourself. The last time you won a Prem was what, 2003 or something? I don't remember when it was. You've never won the Champions League. You've never won a European Cup. You always laugh about Tottenham beat us in the Europa League final. When they're mad for you, man, you lost to Chelsea in the European final. They battered you as well. It wasn't a little 1-0. You got smoked.
It was 4-1.
So you don't need to humble yourself.
Talk about the United.
You don't need to humble yourself.
So that's how the boys were feeling after game week 1. Tune in next time to see how they react as the season goes on.